to mining royalties. Recently, Mr. Speaker, we had additional allocation of revenue, and some counties were allocated royalties. And I did not see any money being allocated to Narok County for additional allocation of revenue in terms of royalties. Yet Narok County has the majority of gold mining activities in the country. So my question to the Cabinet Secretary is that, does the Ministry of Treasury consult you to be able to give a list of the counties and how much has been collected in terms of royalties from the 47 counties, so that they make a decision on which counties to give money, or it doesn't? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Boy Isa Juma.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika. Mimi nina swali ambalo nitakamuuliza Mheshimiwa Waziri kuhusu uvuvi, ambayo sehemu ya kule Vanga na Shimoni wavuvi wananyanyaswa sana na watu wa KWS.
Senator Isa, your supplementary question must flow from the primary question. So you may want to wait until the Waziri responds to the second question that is related to fisheries. Senator Edwin Sifuna.
Honorable Speaker, yesterday we had the opportunity to sit with Governor Kwale at the County Public Accounts Committee. The question I wanted is been asked by Senator Kina, that in fact the Governor Kwale confirmed they have never received royalties from this government. So maybe when he answers that question, he will answer us as well.
Senator Kenyuri.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would also wish to know from the Cabinet Secretary, in line with what Professor Tomo Jenda mentioned on capacity building, we have a soapstone mining activity which is more traditional, but I feel like the ministry is not giving it much attention like other mining, the other mining that happens in other counties, Mr. Speaker. So I would wish to know what other special consideration is being given to the soapstone covers and miners in that region, Mr. Speaker, because that's an area which as a country we can explore. Thank you.
Senator Haji.
Could I have the mic? Oh, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Cabinet Secretary had responded to the question by Senator Ojienda regarding environmental impact of miners. In his answer, he did elaborate that miners are required to come up with a management plan of the environment. Could the Senator elucidate further in terms of how the ministry has taken action against miners who leave the environment in a very bad shape after they have conducted their business? Could the minister tell us in detail what is the ministry or what measures the ministry is putting in place to ensure that the environmental impact left by the miners are adequately addressed? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable CS, you may respond, and you have 3 minutes to do so.
Mr. Speaker, if you allow me, I would like to start with the last question by Senator Haji, and I think it is an important one. One of the reasons as to why we've had to stop some mining operations, like the gypsum one, it is in the manner where the mining activities had been conducted earlier. Lands have been turned to barren land and abandoned quarries. And it is interesting because the pastoralist communities such as Garissa and Tana River and others suffer lots of losses because of losing livestock that fall into the pits. And that's one of the reasons that's why we have cancelled operations. What we are doing is to enforce. Initially, the ministry did not have an enforcement unit. We had a police unit, an AP unit, But now we have the CI unit that pursue those culprits that did that, and we're taking them through necessary action. So I want to assure you, Senator, there's some cause we are following. Senator Ekunyuri, you asked about soapstone. We treat all miners the same. Artisanal miners, a decision that was made is across all minerals. There's no specific treatment for specific mineral. So I just want to assure you, we have considered all minerals and all practices by artisanals. And all of them have been put in cooperatives and capacity build them so that they can be able to aggregate and access market easily. So even licensing, we use the same procedure, same protocols to ensure everybody gets licensed. Mr. Sifuna asked me about the royalties. I share your concerns, Senator. And I am already now negotiating with my committee of National Assembly to be able to undertake some reform, whereas when royalties are paid, they are disbursed to the rightful places on time, so that communities don't have to depend on Treasury. And obviously, I'll be consulting and seeking your support to be able to amend the law, so that if someone pays royalty, 70% goes to national government, 20% should go to counties, and 20% should go to communities. And CDAC, 1% gross, should directly go to the community. So this is a matter that requires reform in our law, and I'm already in discussion with the relevant committee at National Assembly, and I'll be looking forward to engaging you in Senate. Mr. Kina, I'm not so sure whether you're right by saying Narok may be the biggest gold producer. We really don't have the data. But that said and done, you still deserve to be paid royalties on time. And Senator, I took the decision of terminating some of the licenses because of failure to comply with royalties payment. And I am glad that you worked with us in Narok and supported us. And now we're in the process of identifying good, reliable companies that will take the liabilities of the preserve companies, pay the communities, fulfill the obligations, and be able to get a fresh license. So I also identify with your sentiments, and this is something that we're doing. Senator Makau, my brother, on Kitui mining, particularly on copper. Kitui is endowed with lots of resources, Senator, and copper is one of the most important critical mineral around the world today. And when we came in, we found that there was a lot of export of copper ore. We took a decision as a ministry. We stopped export of copper ore, and as we speak, there's not a single tonnage of copper that is exported, and therefore we are slowly managing extraction of our copper. What we are doing as a ministry today is to be able to consider the entire value chain, meaning if we have copper deposits in the country, we should be able to move it to copper concentrate and copper cathode to be able to achieve job creation and wealth creation. So, Senator, I assure you, the ones that had been mining earlier, we are pursuing them through our DCI unit. The ones that are doing today, we have now deployed districts mining officers to ensure there's no illegal activities, and we are working with the Ngaos in the districts so that we can be able to tame these mining illegal activities. The Senator for Tana River, Danson Mungatana, umeniuliza mambo ya gypsum, my brother, it is the same problem. Swala lilikuwa lile tu la uchimbaji mbaya wa madini. Na kampuni mingi ambao reapply haziwezi kuqualify kwa sababu waliwacha the mines walikuwa nazo mapema kwa hali ambayo haistahili. So for Tana River tumeshapeana leseni kama 4 hivi za gypsum baada ya ushauriano na the local leadership, mjumbe, MCAs na by extension the county. So kuna operations ambaye imeanza about 4 companies. Nataka kuhakikishia kwamba shida ya mining ilikuwa, hiyo pia inahusisha na Garissa. Watu walikuwa wanachimba gypsum kutumia a mining permit. Mining permit huzungumzi na jamii. You don't need community consent to get a mining permit. Sasa tumegraduate hiyo ikuwe a mining license, whereas communities ni lazima wahusishwe. So I want to assure you, Senator Mungatana, that we are on course in ensuring people adhere to the rule of law and participation of the community. I submit, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable CS. We'll now move to question number 047 by the Senator for Senator Miraj Abdullahi. You may proceed to ask your question.
Asante mstahiki Spika, na mimi niulize swali langu nambari 47. Wizara imeweka mikakati ipi kuhakikisha ya kwamba wavuvi nchini Kenya wamepata mafunzo ya kisasa ili kuongeza mapato yao? Swali la pili, je, waziri anaweza kutoa maelezo kuhusiana na matumizi ya shilingi bilioni 1 zilizotolewa na idara ya masuala ya kimataifa ya serikali ya Canada, Global Affairs Canada, kufadhili mradi wa wanawake wanaoshiriki katika biashara za baharini maarufu kama Investing in Women in the Blue Economy in Kenya IWBEC project, na kuweka wazi majina ya kampuni na vikundi vilivyofaidika, kaunti wanazotoka, waliofaidika, fedha walizopokea na lini walipokea fedha hizo? Swali la tatu, je, waziri anaweza pia kueleza ni hatua gani zinazochukuliwa na chuo cha bandari Maritime Academy na mamlaka ya usimamizi wa bandari kuhakikisha kuwa vyeti vya mafunzo vinavyokabidhiwa na chuo hicho vinapata utambulizi kamili wa kimataifa? Asante.
Honorable CS, you may respond. Now, Honorable Senators, we have 15 minutes to give to this question. And therefore, Honorable CS, just like you did to the first question, paraphrase your response so that we allow as many senators as we can to ask some supplementary questions.
Asante Mheshimiwa Spika. Wizara kupitia idara ya jimbo la uchumi wa buluu